Summer heat and humidity has arrived, and that means it's time to do up your do. And whether you're heading to the beach or to the office, you might want to think about a smoother look. Well, Maria Burns is back. She's from Salon deZen, and she's here to tell us some great ways that we can style our summer hair. Good to see you once again, Maria.
That's right. Thanks for having me back.
Well, you know, when I think summer hair, I always think, well, it's probably best not to fuss with it too terribly much. You know, to be a little bit more carefree.
Exactly. Especially in DC. I mean, the humidity is outrageous. So if you've got like wavy hair, either get something like along the lines of a Brazilian to like really smooth it out, or just rock your curls. So
go with what you got. Right?
Exactly.
Be proud of it.
Exactly.
And of course, conversely, if you've got the flat hair, you know,
what you gonna do?
You can always stick it back in a ponytail, I guess.
Exactly. Right? But one of the big things is braids this season. So we're seeing a lot of braids, which is great for the humid weather. So even if you've got wavy, curly, straight, flat, doesn't matter. You can stick it in a braid and make it look really cute and really trendy. And it's a trend that we've been seeing over the past few years, but this year it's hot, hot, hot.
Okay,
Everybody's
so what are we looking at here? This is a loose braid?
A loose braid. You can kind of see she's got it pulled down on the side. Again, like she's got kind of that natural, loose, I'm not going to fuss with it too much, goddess look.
Yes, she doesn't. She's even got like a little strand in the front of her face loose, so it's not. It looks like she didn't like, you know, overly spray it down.
Yeah,
and yeah,
exactly.
It doesn't look too thick.
And again, I put this in there because I was like, this is just like adorable. And she's got that high braid all the way down, loose, wavy, not going to fuss with it much, but still is really glam and gives you a really cool, fun, polished, trendy look.
So you can even braid up your bang section.
Absolutely.
And start it there and then bring it all the way back around the side.
Oh,
is that sort of a French braid when you're doing that?
It's a French braid, but that one is actually it's a French braid, but reversed. A lot of the time they go in, and this one goes out, so you actually see the braid a bit more.
I love the way it kind of sections the hair into, you know, into sections, so you can kind of see the different colors. Several colors of the highlights that we're looking really good with.
It really stands out.
Okay, so the braid is really big. Now, what else is big for this summer?
Well, I wanted to talk about the princess effect, because I swear, ever since the royal wedding, everything is like gone girl and glam, and I love it. I love it. You know, so we've been seeing a lot of just pretty hair. Everybody wants to be
Kate Middleton.
Well, I mean, pretty much. Who doesn't? I mean, how could you say no to that? Yeah. So we've been seeing a lot of that really glam, wave, loose, natural beauty, not a lot of makeup on. Again, this is a great picture of, you know, what's in right now for the summer, which is that almost looks like she's got that grown out look down there at the bottom, but it's not. It's artificial.
Like so you know, it looks like it looks like her natural root color is the first half of the head, and then it looks a little bit more in the auburn or warmer brown tone toward the end. So that's happening this year.
That is happening.
Wow,
it's happening now.
Okay. How do you achieve that look with the loose curls? What tools do you need? How do you do that?
A big curling iron. If you're going to do it yourself, if you don't have natural wave, I've got a bit of natural waves though. I was like, with the humidity, I'm going to rock it today. But if you don't have it, take a big curling iron, wrap it around the curling iron. Don't stick it in the clamp. A lot of the people stick it in the clamp, and what they realize is that's going to make it too hard of a curl, and you want to have that loose, flowy, I didn't really do my hair look. I just look this good naturally.
Do you capture the end in there as well, or do you leave the end out?
Keep it out.
That's what I was thinking.
Keep it out. See, you know.
Little tricks.
You know.
Yeah.
You got to keep it out, so that gives it that flowy, loose look rather than the, you know, really done.
So when you put it in, is it sort of vertical this way, and then you kind of loosen out like that when you pull it out?
Exactly.
All right, got it down now.
That's
okay.
right.
What do you have with accessories that you could wear in your hair to kind of, you know, take away some of the attention from some frizz or some flat hair?
Right. Well, that's hair jewelry is totally in this season. We've been seeing a lot of feathers that are like extensions, which is kind of cool. And again, I've got to give this trend over to the friends across the pond, because with Kate's wedding and everything, like all the hats and all the feathers.
Yeah, the fascinators.
Yes, exactly. So we definitely have been doing a lot of this. I've actually been bringing them into Salon deZen, and we're like going through them quickly, because everybody wants to look like a princess.
So cute. Oh, and then we've got more feathers.
More feathers. Now this one's a little bit more of a funky feather, and what we're using these feathers for is to create almost a look of color, but without actually having color. And so it's essentially just a long, thin feather dyed plenty of different colors, and you just fasten it into the hair, and you've got it for a little bit. You can take it out. It's no big deal. And it's kind of a fun way to kind of funk up your style for the summertime.
Okay, I'm thinking Steven Tyler on American Idol. Have you been watching him? He's got something in his hair that looks something like that.
I haven't seen American Idol. I have missed it. Okay.
He must be doing something either with a braid or with maybe feathers, maybe both.
Maybe both.
I'm not sure.
A little bit of both. Like God only knows.
Yeah. Okay, one more picture to look at. What do we have?
All right, let's see. Bring it on up. Oh yeah, Nicole Richie. Again, this hair jewelry is huge. I've seen Jennifer Hudson's been doing it, really bringing that glam goddess kind of back for the summertime.
So
and again,
is this
with
a
that
hairband or a tiara, or what is she got? What is that?
It's if you picked it up off her head, it would basically just look like a necklace with another necklace down the center.
Oh, okay.
So that way you kind of sit it on your head like a crown, and it drapes down just softly, and it covers up your part line.
Very, very pretty.
Just for fun.
And once again, that princess look you were just talking about that everybody wants. Okay, so we've got frizzy hair this summer. What do we do to tame it? Are we talking products?
We're talking products, but we're also talking just general maintenance of your hair. So a lot of the time people don't realize that you actually have to really condition your hair in order to get rid of the frizz. A lot of the time people think that it's like, because there's moisture in the hair, they think, oh, less moisture for my hair. But it's actually opposite. You want to put more moisture in your hair, kind of weigh it down a little bit so you aren't ending up with that really, really frizzy
And
look.
for the people who have flat hair, what should they be doing?
Get a hat. No, I'm kidding.
Put a hat on it.
No, mousse is going to be your best bet because it's going to cover everything, from humidity to holding that hair in place. And again, do the braid.
Okay.
Do the braid. Rock the braid.
All right. And don't be afraid to be carefree.
Exactly.
Just
have
whatever
fun.
you
Don't
have,
be scared of
go
it.
with it. All right.
Don't be scared of it.
Maria, thanks so much for coming in from Salon deZen today.
Thanks
Always
for
a
having
pleasure.
me back.